to moving forward, how long was it before you were like, wait, what? Jay's doing this and I'm stuck in an office? He's a dreamer. He loves to think of ideas. He would be what we would all call a visionary. Definitely like born entrepreneur. I'm going to go, I'm going to dream, I'm going to do things. How did that fit in with you? Because coming from corporate, safe corporate job, insurance, steady
Totally.
paycheck.
Yeah.
How was that? Like, did you have a hard time adjusting? What was it like?
No, I'll tell you what, I really, I thought about this a lot because I think I have incredible role models as parents, right? You have to have four kids and moving all over, and my mom supporting my dad's career, and my mom saying, okay, let's go. And they were such a team. My whole life, that's what I saw. I saw a solid team. I never saw complaining. I never saw arguing that one person was getting a better end because one went to work and the other was home and doing everything at home. And so I remember in the early stages of Jay and I's relationship feeling like he had this business, but if there was any way that I could help him, in the early days when he went and got certified as a functional medicine practitioner, he would say, do you want to help like order the supplements and fulfill some of these orders? And I'm like, sure, yeah, I'll do anything. I'll do anything to help. Like, how can I be a team? How can we just be a team? And I think that it was that modeled from my parents. And they still have that to this day of we're all in this together. And so but to answer your question, I mean, I just kept seeing Jay like have new ideas and keep helping people. And after we had our first child, she was born with a lot of health complications that caused her, to be in the hospital for a long time, have a heart surgery, all those things, to where at that point I got under the belief of what I'm doing in my corporate job with all of these benefits and the insurance. That's where I needed to do right now to kind of make that sacrifice for my family. So, and Jay could live out the dream of changing people's lives, but I'm over here helping and supporting with the future of our family. And so in the beginning, it all made sense. And once we got past that, then I started to be like, wait a minute, I really want to change lives too. So that's when it all kind of changed.
So how long, because you have four children.
Yes.
So how long was it from like the $1 million baby to moving forward? How long was it before you were like, wait, what? Jay's doing this and I'm stuck in an office?
Yeah. Well, it was hard. I mean, I would say, so we got married in August of 2015. Or sorry, not 2015, 2005. We got married in 2005, and our daughter was born just a little over a year later, right? So that whole year that I was pregnant with her, I was scared. I was concerned about like her health because I knew there were problems while I was pregnant. And Jay would come and pick me up. I think he mentioned this when he talked to you. He would come and pick me up from work, and he would want to tell me the amazing things he was doing to help his clients. And I would sit in his car and just cry because I had to go back and sit and do something that I didn't love. And thankfully I worked for a company that had amazing people there. So I was like, oh, I'll go to the office. I'll be there for the people. I wanted to do well for them, but really slowly, I just did not like what, 8 to 9 hours of my day looked like.
I mean, I think the biggest thing that drives entrepreneurs is the first one is impact. And the second one is freedom. Like,
yes.
If we can change people's lives, and like, I think we work more than anybody, regardless of what we say, we're always working, but we love what we do. So it's not like, it's not fighting a 9 to 5. It's like, I love what I do. I get up in the morning, I read a book, I do this, I do that. Like, I'm always go on that. And I think every entrepreneur I've ever met, I'd love to hear your perspective on that. So you decided to leave your job. How did that come about?
Yeah, good question. So we'd moved out to the suburbs. I was still working that job. We had our second child, and I think our second child was about 1.5 at this point. And Jay just kept seeing me getting increasingly, more like not seeing a path forward with this. And once you have 2 kids, we started thinking, what's it going to look like in 2 years when the oldest goes to kindergarten? Like, I want to be there to get her off the bus. I want to put her on the bus. Like, I don't want to be rushing downtown into this office. And so he brought me to a fitness conference in, oh gosh, it was like May of 2010. And so we went to this fitness conference and they said a few things that just really resonated with me. I was in tears, and Jay said, you know, I've been doing all this one-on-one personal training. I'm thinking about maybe we should move into groups, and I would want your help. Like, do you want to lead groups of people? Because it's really empowering, right? More people can afford you if you do it in a group situation. It brings together that sense of community. It's fun. You know, we love exercise. And I said, absolutely, let's do it. Let's do it. It doesn't matter. I have a almost 4-year-old and an almost 2-year-old, but let's start a business. And so we just did. We kind of joined into a program that gave us, you know, sort of a rough draft, like almost like the cliff notes of like, here's how to get this started. Just follow these steps. And we did it. And we were being pushed way out of our comfort zone for both of us. We didn't know what would happen. We started small, and we just started our fitness business by renting somebody else's place and just starting with people that we knew.
Are you looking to scale your business but trying to figure out how to get your message across? Well, go to storyselling.how to grab my free course that will show you how to discover everything that you need to build your business through stories. These stories work whether it's in social media, email, or public speaking. There are 5 core stories that you'll learn. You'll be able to use all of them by the time you're done with this course. Again, that is storyselling.how. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to tune in next time.